Sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. It's getting noisy here in Charlotte for this Hornets home game. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
So it's the Hornets now after LeBron James's miss. Smart deciding where to go with it. On the wing, James. The wing jumper off target. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Nasty move. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man. DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. Pass to Diabate. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Coming on to the field.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. He gets it in there. 6 points for LaMelo Ball.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Knipple. Good work defensively by Smart. It's LeBron with the drive.
LeBron James just reads the floor so well. If a lane opens, he will exploit it and get to the cup off the drive.
There's Ball with the 3. And James pulls it down. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges, right side. Out to the right wing. Launches it. And again, the Hornets missing. The Lakers leading. Down low. Here's James. Bridges with the board. Right wing. Here's Knipple. And again, the Hornets missing. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ball. In the corner, it's James. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. Knipple with the rebound. And here's Charlotte. They trail by 1. Bridges inside the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Reeves. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
And here's Los Angeles now. Count that bucket.
You might want to check your sanity if you're trying to check LeBron James at the cup. My man can score in there.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. To end the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Doncic looking it over. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's White. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. There's a screen. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Charlotte no good that time either. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Right side, White. Just 3 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers.
The Lakers.
He notched
15.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Hachimura, the screen. Reeves drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Reeves has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. Outside, James. In the corner, it's Bridges. The putback. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 5. Hachimura with it. Bridges covering. Doubled by Bridges. Pass to Reeves. Over to the left wing. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. White inside. Miller outside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Doncic comes up empty down low. Here's Bridges. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bridges got 6.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
Pass to Ayton. That one falls. Ayton's got the lead back up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
On the wing, Miller. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Doncic. Here's Luka on the attack.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Here's James.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Knipple. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Back to Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. There's Ball with the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts, so adept at finding ways to get to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Hornets trail by 13. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And stolen by Miller. He's got a clear path. And here they go. Pass to Kneppel. Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run right now. The drive-by Ball.
Well, the handle that LaMelo Ball possesses allows him to drive it with authority. You love that he draws contact there.
The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
LeBron with the block. They retain possession. An even 3-on-3 break. Miller grabs the miss. Here's Diabate. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Right side, Ball. Pass to Diabate. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
The Lakers on D. And stolen by LeBron.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick, and what good work there to get in the way of it.
Smart wide open, he fires.
Smart.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Back to Ball. The Lakers with the rebound. To the inside. Doncic outside. The three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Ball, and he lays it straight in. He's got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Lakers. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Here's Ball. 10 points for him. And stolen by James. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. James has got his first points in this one. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Hachimura. Bangs home the trifecta. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
James with it. Now guarded by Ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now entering for your Hornets, number 3.
Kennard on the wing. He has yet to score.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Jackson
Off the run. And Ball slams it in.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Pass to Hayes. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. To the left side wing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Bridges to the right side. Just 4 to shoot. Knipple, no good. It's deflected. To the left wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. They get it again. There's the pick. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Hachimura's got 6.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense.
Wow.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Hayes. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
What a smooth catch and shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Ball. Here's McNeely. And that one comes up a bit short.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
26.
And
The Lakers, 57.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here is Los Angeles now. James, left side. Offline with his 3. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Coming onto the floor for your Hornets, number 33, Liam McNeely.
Here's White. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte. Screen by James. LeBron James on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves can't hit. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. McNeely shot is off. James looking it over with the putback. Back to Reeves. Pass to James. 5 to shoot. From deep. Hornets with the rebound. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Doncic gets it to go.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
It's Miller on the wing. 3-pointer, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's the Lakers. From deep, James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's McNeely. It's hauled in by Doncic. Ayton at the elbow. In the corner, it's James. Back to Ayton. And he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Ron right side. Shoots from the corner. And the shot is long. Here's McNeely. Charlotte no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
On the wing, James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers. McNeely shot is off. Here are the Lakers. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Reeves outside. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 6 points for Austin Reeves.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Knipple, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
And here's Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Smart. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Diabate. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
The assist.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And